How's it going, Metlers? Welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin. I'm back after a 7-night shift trek. It felt like it went on forever, but yeah, it's done and dusted now. Bit of overtime in the bank, and I've had a day off yesterday. This is my second day off. I've now got 2 weeks off, so I'm looking forward to chilling out for a couple of weeks. And I'm going to be getting into some reviews. I've got a Let's Talk About that I'm working on as well. I'm working on an article with Metal Legion on Overkill, and I might as well just do a Let's Talk About video off the back of it because I'm listening to them anyway. But I'll be doing some music reviews in the meantime. Starting off with this one. This is the Bastard Tracks by Death Angel. Now, Death Angel are a special band to me. I got into them around The Art of Dying. The reform is The Art of Dying, isn't it? I had a bit of a thing then. Yeah, Art of Dying. I got confused then with The Art of Drowning. That was AFI. So that was when they reformed. So I jumped on board around that time. And then I went back and got the box set with the first 2 albums and a couple of rarities. And I think Killing Season was the first album where I was there on release day. That was the first new album I got. And that's still my favourite album by them to this day, actually. They've done everything they've done since then is good. It's just that's my favourite. But yeah, I think Death Angel are one of the bands of their time that actually got better with time. I think their best material is being released now, and the last, pretty much from Killing Season, they've been on a winning streak. And yeah, their newest, their best 3 albums, say like the last 3 albums, for example, better than anything the Big Four have put out in the last 20 years. And as I said in the Exodus review, everyone always bangs on about the Big Four, but the sort of second tier Big Four, I think, are putting out much better material. And Mark Asagada, is that how you pronounce his name? Mark Asagada. Fuck, I can't remember. But I think he has become one of the best singers in metal. I'd put it out there now. In terms of who is, we can say who's the best metal singer, and we can go Rob Halford or Bruce Dickinson, Ronnie James Dio. But in terms of at the top of their game now, Mark Asagada is definitely one of the best metal singers and rock singers in general. However you want to play it. And also the guy from Soilwork. What's his name? Quickly look him up. Yeah, Bjorn Speed Stride. He's fucking phenomenal vocalist. I think that those are the 2 that are at the best now. So yeah, little tangent I've just gone on there. So what is this? This is a live album. This is basically when we went into lockdown and all the bands were doing live streams, audienceless concerts, so to speak. I didn't jump on that. I missed all of them, mainly because mostly American. It was kind of like staying up to watch a boxing match. And the only one I actually bought tickets for was when Obituary did the Slowly We Rot. They did 3 nights, didn't they? They did 3 weekends. It was every weekend they did Slowly We Rot. Then the next week they did Cause of Death, and then the next week they did what's it called? They just did rarities, didn't they? And then I didn't watch any of them. And it was, if you don't watch it live, it's okay. You just sign into the website and it's up for another 9 months. Never got round to watching it. So that was my experience. I did watch the Down one, but I actually watched that on YouTube a week or 2 later. So that's sort of cheating. But yeah, I never really jumped on board, and I didn't really want it to become a thing that bands do. I thought bands should have been fighting to get back to normal as soon as possible. But anyway, I think you're going to get a load of this as well. I think a load of them are just going to start putting them out. But I digress. I was happy with this. I got let's go through it first. You get a CD and a Blu-ray. You get a Blu-ray now. You used to, Blu-rays used to be the more expensive one. Normally with a CD you got a free DVD, but you get a Blu-ray now. I'm guessing it's no different to produce. Here you go, the Bastard Tracks. You got a little cool live shot there of the band. Oh shit! And then you get a little write up from each band member. So the concept here, the Bastard Tracks, is the band's going to be doing a live show, an audienceless concert, and they're doing deep cuts. You know, tracks that kind of get left on the shelf and then sort of end up getting buried by time. And unless you're an actual fan of the band, you know, you wouldn't know them unless you're literally listening to the albums. You know, it's band puts out a new album, they might do 2 or 3 songs off the new album, and then all the stuff that they've got to play. You want to hear songs that are a little less obvious, but, you know, your 10th time watching a band, it could be someone's first time watching a band. And I know you're sick of hearing a certain band play a song 100 times every gig. They've not heard it yet, so they got to play it for them. It's swings and roundabouts. So, yeah, a good idea. I wish more bands would do it, but yeah, cool little concept. We're dedicating a gig, especially to songs that haven't been played in years or haven't been played at all. Most notably here, you get a lot of stuff that's unearthed on the Frolic Through the Park album. Mark, let's just say Mark for now. He said like he originally didn't like that album for a long time, but Rob, I've got to read names out, otherwise I get Rob Cavestany. Rob Cavestany. There you go. Guitarist, another original member. He likes that album and wanted to dig these songs out and play them. So it was a bit of a thing there. And as he explains, having to rehearsing these songs and learning them again and playing them, he actually got a newfound love for that album. So you could probably see that you'll probably see going forth that a few more songs from that album are going to be in the band's live set. They open with Lord of Hate. That's a favourite song of mine, off of my personal favourite Dark Angel album. Fucking hell, Killing Season. The main difference is on the audio. So on the CD, you get a rendition of "Falling Off the Edge of the World" by Black Sabbath, which is a really cool cover. And for some reason, it's not on the Blu-ray. And on the Blu-ray, obviously, you get the visual of the concert. They got a good, you know, it looks like a normal production of a normal concert. And you've got, so you'll get, you've got an interview footage of them running down the songs that they're playing and why they chose them, etc., etc. And it flicks back and forth. I think I probably would have preferred it being separate. I would like to have watched the concert in one go and then watched the interview in the extras, but a very, very small peeve. And some, you know, a lot of concerts are like that. You know, off the top of my head, Black Sabbath's Last Supper, that was like every 2-3 songs it had cut to interviews, you know, some whatever. But yeah, small peeve aside, it's fine. Yeah, I got the audio a few weeks before the release of this, and when I was listening to it, I thought, oh, I must have got my wires crossed. I thought this was a live album. This sounds like a compilation. Oh, it must have been recorded directly into the soundboard, and it was mixed and played with later. I dare say it probably might have been doctored. All live albums are, you know, don't get all bent out of shape over that. It's not something I mind. But it just doesn't sound live, is basically what I'm saying. And some of the songs, it wasn't until they start playing older songs that I could even notice the difference between the original studio. I mean, you could say it's a testament to the band at how well they play, but still, it's a bit of an odd one. But when you watch the Blu-ray, it becomes a bit more obvious. Yes, it is live. But yeah, listening to it, I had to really keep reminding myself that I was listening to a live album. And, you know, look, Kiss Alive was apparently recorded in the studio and whatnot. And I know a lot of live albums a lot of your favourite live albums were doctored in the studio. It's not something I particularly bang my head against the wall about because they still sound awesome. I mean, Thin Lizzy's Live and Dangerous is one of my favourite albums of all time. And I don't care. It sounds and edits like it's a gig. It sounds like a gig. Fine, as far as I'm concerned, it is one. But yeah, it depends how you look at it. Is it a studio recording live album or is it a concert, an audienceless concert? Who knows? But it sounds very polished, is what I'm saying. I think some people will let that wind them up. But once you get your head around it, it's fine, and it is a very cool recording, and it's cool to hear some of these songs unearthed. Really, that you got some acoustic tracks at the end as well. Rob even does lead vocals on one, and yeah, just overall a good set. It's good to see that Why You Do This is pulled out. The organisation, that was a nice one. I was happy to hear that. I'll be honest with you, when I was sitting watching it, I was thinking I keep hearing all these rare tracks, but it all felt familiar to me. I never really took that much notice of what the band played live and what they didn't. I mean, normally when I see them, they've either been at a festival or part of a package, so they've never really done a full-length set. But I'll have to compare this to the track list of some previous live albums that they've done. But a very good set anyway, and a great addition, really. A nice little tie-over piece to add to your collection until we get a new album, or when they start touring again. So I don't suppose they've really toured the last album, did they, properly, because of everything that's gone on. But yeah, the Humanist Side was the last one, 2019. Yeah, it's not even... They've still got to tour that properly, so dig that one out as well. But yeah, overall, a cool release, a good little package. Christmas is coming, put it on your list. It's good. It's a good watch and a good listen, and worth getting the Black Sabbath cover as well. Like I say, I think Mark is one of the best metal singers at the moment. I think he's got better with age, as have the band. So yeah, awesome release. Definitely worth checking out. And if you're a fan of the band, definitely worth getting. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you've got this far, if you could just give us one of them, it helps us out. I've got stuff coming in the post. I've got stuff to review. We've got the new album from Voices. I'm listening to that on YouTube, and I'm waiting for the CD to drop, basically, and then I'll be on. I'll do a review of it. Same goes for the new Absu album. That album is just absolute bonkers. I'm looking forward to talking about that with you. I've always got stuff on the way. Most of it I forget until it turns up, and I'm like, oh shit, that's where all my money's gone. So yeah, a few more albums left to come out before the end of the year, and then I'll be slowly winding down to do me top 10 of the year. That's going to be coming up soon. It's Christmas is speedily approaching, so I'll have to start working on that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing lots on this 2 weeks off, hopefully, so I'll be seeing you all soon. Thanks for watching as always, and yeah, till next time, take care.